Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived and returned to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Forgot my new catchphrase. No, it's Justiguy has just arrived. Oh, is it really just a matter of searching around for finding a way to not forget my new catchphrase? I don't know. Let's continue and find out. Today on Dragon Ball Me. The unease was suffocating me. Would we manage to raise Tsubasa's ranking in these remaining 3 days? How do I protect the girl I love?
Yeah.
Hello, Takumi. Is something bothering you?
I turned around at the sudden sound to see. When did you get there?
Don't glare at me like that. I just wanted to share something nice with you. I have also put a bounty on Kamyun's head. You may kill her for the woman you love.
Something nice.
You desperately want to know where the invaders are, right?
Do you know where they are?
I sure do. My recon squad found where they've been hiding. If you're curious, I'm happy to tell you when you're alone, Takumi. Because you're my favorite.
You're the sponsor of this game, right? Are you even allowed to play favorites?
I don't see any rules saying the sponsor gets to remain impartial.
If they really know where the invaders are, then I want to find out no matter what, but are you up to something?
Of course I am. I'm always thinking horrible things.
Okay, one, how could you admit that so casually? And two, I don't want help from a freak like you.
You're a clever boy, Takumi. You're right to think it sounds too good to be true. It's never a good idea to listen to the temptations of the devil. The devil's words will consume you like a drug. One taste and your life is ruined.
And you're the devil here, so get the hell away from me. That was close. I almost considered their offer. Them tell me where the invaders are, an obvious trap. That was Japanese. Interesting. Now I'm really thrown. But you know,
Takumi, I think you're gonna need to trust me.
what are you even saying?
I mean, if you can't get the location of the invaders out of me, our last place player Tsubasa is going to die. Oh, that's great. Nothing's better than seeing you look so desperate. I love humans trapped between a rock and a hard place. Corner a human and suddenly the voice of the devil starts to sound real nice.
I shouldn't even bother with them. I knew that in my head. I did, but I couldn't get myself to leave. If I don't find out where the invaders are, then Tsubasa. Okay, but that one was in English. Maybe I misheard the other thing. It sounded like Ano-sa, which would have been fitting for that moment. But this time they said you see. So, I don't know.
You're asking me nicely, Takumi. Ask me to tell you where they are. If you ask sincerely, I'll tell you about the best hunting spot out there.
What do I do? Should I trust them just this once? It's obviously shady, but what choice do I have? No. It all sounds too easy to me. There's still a slim chance I could find them on my own. I feel like it was in this route, or a route, where they like explicitly were like, avoid the easy way. I'm gonna go with my gut and say no.
It's your future.
I don't need your help. I'll find more school invaders myself. That one's definitely Ano-sa.
Stubborn little Takumi. Would you really rather see Tsubasa die than accept my help?
I won't let that happen. After firmly turning down the sponsor's offer for help, I walked out of the leisure lounge. Then I returned to my room and waited for morning to come. Oh, my phone is ringing. I went outside to hunt for invaders with my usual party and the newly recruited Darumi. We got on the bus and Tsubasa drove us as far out into the wilderness as she could. An abandoned hospital. An art gallery we stumbled upon. Culture and culture sure is interesting. and a massive high-rise building. We spent 2 days searching in all kinds of places. Oh, God, there's so much potential here. It's going to make me cry. But even then... On the night of day 77, we still hadn't found any invaders, let alone killed them. Damn it, why aren't there any invaders anywhere? The enemy must have recalled all their troops still loitering around in the vicinity of the school. Probably so that we can't hunt them anymore. What can we do now? What do we do now? Mr. Tsubasa's in last place. I don't want her to die. Just kill me for the points now, please. I already said no to that. What's the point of you dying to keep me alive? Make me sad like that one more time and I'll never take a bath with you again. Oh my goodness. Bathing together? Wait, no, don't be distracted, please. Tomorrow's the last day of the 3rd round. If we can't... I just had a spark. Darumi is like the Furudo Erika to Takumi and Tsubasa's Lambda and Burn. That's a good analogy, right? Right? I guess having a rematch with Dal Shah is the only way out now. Yugamu had quietly made the suggestion. That super strong commander? I didn't have time to move during that last fight with him. Yeah, but beating him seems like the only way for us to save Tsubasa. I figure we should give it a shot. I have a feeling we might bump into him somewhere in the desert. Taking our chances with a ridiculously powerful enemy rather than sit around doing nothing was just the kind of reckless plan Yugamu would come up with. Is it though? Is it though? I feel like he's been more the careful type, especially early on. I suddenly remembered something the sponsor had said before.
It's right where you belong. The more desperate someone gets, the more they're willing to turn their hands to change the situation. How exciting!
We were in such a tight spot that taking a major risk was the only way to turn things around. How's this sound? We'll head for the desert first thing tomorrow morning. Find Dal Shah and take him down. The only way, right? Well, fine. Too bad for you, Dal Shah. That old man popped me like a balloon before. I need to get my revenge. Right. Beating him will get us to script a Globin for escape and fuel as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Despite our headstrong proclamations, the grim smiles on our faces betrayed our true feelings. For all our psyching ourselves up, deep inside, everyone knew it was virtually impossible for this plan to work. I found myself unable to sleep even as the clock ticked over from midnight into the new day. Are we going to get a visit from Tsubasa? Is this really going to work? Once morning came, we would be seeking out the powerful warrior Dal Shah for battle. Our goal was to earn enough points to pull Tsubasa out of last place. It was the only option we had. It's a shame there isn't someone who we know knows Dal Shah's weakness that we could, like, go to and ask. Still, we all knew how terrifyingly strong Dal Shah was from our last battle. None of our attacks could even scratch him back then. Isn't there another way? An easier target to earn a large amount of points from? Uh-oh. Suddenly, an image surfaced in my head. The faces of takemaru and his team. Since everyone in the Special Defense Unit were targets as well, if we killed them, Tsubasa would be safe. No, if she killed them. No, what am I even thinking? I shook my head vehemently in an attempt to shake that horrifying thought from my mind. How could I abandon my scruples like that? Am I really that desperate? Trying to solve this by killing other friends was out of the question. I'd be playing right into the sponsor's hands. And at this point, I'm sorry to say, Takemaru was our super best bro for way longer than he hasn't been, and I feel... whatever. Come on, think, what are our other options? Something with a high success rate that didn't involve harming our allies and ensure Tsubasa's survival. Tossed and turned in my bed, thinking the problem over all through the night. The other choice is commune, but there had to be a better way to save Tsubasa from certain execution before long morning had arrived. That's it! As the morning sun lit up my room, a light bulb lit up in my head. I'd found a way to save Tsubasa. Not just that, this method would prevent all future deaths in the game as well. I quickly went about getting things ready for my newly hatched plan. Once I was done... Tsubasa and I took the school bus out of the academy together. After we reached flat ground, Tsubasa switched the bus to cruise control and came to sit by me. What's this all about, Takumi? You made me drive off in such a hurry. Oh god, you're not going to sacrifice everyone. I mean, I don't mind, but shouldn't we have gotten Yugamu and Dadumi as well? They don't have to come along for this. This is our escape. Just you and me. God damn it! Our escape? Yes, we're running away from the sponsor and their bees. I looked up at the sky from the window and saw a single bee tailing the bus. That bee was the game monitor, put there to stop the participants from escaping the hunt. It would follow us to the ends of the earth, so running away was pointless. Or so we had been made to think. The truth was... Will that bee really follow us everywhere we go? If we use the bus to cover more ground, maybe we can wear it down eventually. But that bee's physical abilities have been enhanced with hemoanima. Takumi, if this was your big plan, you could have taken everyone. It's not going to get tired that easily, right? I have no idea, but it's worth a shot. No one's ever seriously tried running away from the game before. If you manage to get away safely, you'll be saved. Not only that, but no one else will need to be executed in your place either. Because according to the rules, only the person in the last place of each round gets executed. Oh, okay, so you did think this through. If Tsubasa kept running away while she was in last place, nobody would ever be executed again. That was how the game would have to go according to its own rules. But doesn't that mean we'll never be able to go back to the school? Yeah, but don't worry. I've stocked the bus with more than enough food, water, and fuel to last us for a long, long time. It's not the food I'm worried about. Why are you here with me? Now you can't go back either. Me? Don't sweat it. Just like that, shouldn't you think this through a little more? What's there to think about? Tsubasa was the most important person in the world to me, so I chose to go with her. It was simple as that. Me, you really are an idiot. She smiled, looking a little exasperated with me. So reckless, or maybe daredevil is a better word in this case. What are you expecting? Love is blind, after all. Love? Oh, you sound like some sleazy pickup artist. Tsubasa ran back to the driver's seat with a bright red face. After that, we continued to drive the bus, never stopping once. Tsubasa taught me how to drive, so I could take over on roads with fewer obstacles. A few hours after driving around in shifts, I look out the window and realize something.
It's gone. It's gone! The bee that's been following us is gone!
Okay, don't let your guard down.
Really? It finally gave up?
Yeah, but we can't assume anything yet.
Exactly.
We should keep going, just to be sure.
Oh no, I bet Dalshaw's gonna kill everybody. Ah, shit. We kept on driving the bus for a few more hours. See, this is how, because I'm almost positive this is now a bad end, but the fact that it's still going and playing out like it could be, I appreciate that. Eventually, it became dark outside.
I can't see in front of us at all. Are you sure we can't use the headlights?
I don't think that's a good idea. Bugs are drawn to bright lights at night, aren't they?
There are too many obstacles lying around here for us to use cruise control. I guess the safest option is to stop for now.
Oh god, but if they've been in the car in there the whole time, what if it just landed on the roof?
Yeah. I don't see the bee anywhere. We'll stop here and rest until the sun comes back up.
What the hell was that sound effect? We found a spot behind some ruins where we could park the bus and nap until morning. We huddled together under the same blanket, just like the last time.
Our great escapade went pretty well.
The sponsor must be panicking. Now they can't execute you for being in last place.
The execution had been scheduled to take place at midnight, but it was already long past that time. We'd successfully escaped from the invader hunt.
Boy, this is honestly a huge relief.
Yeah, but
I don't think we could ever have beaten Dal Shah.
now we left everyone else to die for him.
I'm so sure today would be my last day on Earth. I couldn't sleep a wink last night.
You're so silly. I promised I wouldn't let you die, remember?
Bro, you're only in this timeline because you promised someone else wouldn't die. I'm just saying, you know?
I'll always be there to protect you.
Tomorrow, too?
Yes. And the day after, and the day after that. Always.
kept whispering to Tsubasa that I would protect her forever. That must have made her feel safe, because a few minutes later... She closed her eyes and her breathing started to even out. She was probably tired from the stress of driving all day. I leaned my body against hers and decided to turn in for the night as well. A bee is going to just rise out from the back, isn't it? And that was how I fell asleep, with the comforting feel of Tsubasa's warmth next to me. And then he's going to wake up and she's going to be ice cold, right? Maybe that was why I had the most beautiful dream that night. A dream I was having a nice, peaceful breakfast back home in the Tokyo residential complex. Mom was smiling happily. Karuo and I were smiling happily. It was a scene of a time when I was still ignorant of a place I held dear in my heart. I had a burning desire to take Tsubasa there. I'd promised to do that for her before. If I showed up at home with a girl, even one who wasn't Karuo, I bet Mom would literally start jumping for joy. She is not making it through the night, is she? She'd cook enough to feed an entire village. So much Tsubasa would feel bad she couldn't eat it all. I would eat surrounded by those I loved. How I longed for that day to come. That was my dream now. I wanted to introduce Tsubasa to my family. We could make it come true. I was sure of it now that we had safely escaped from the killing game. I mean, what can you say? I no longer had to live in fear that my loved ones might die. Tsubasa and I would always be together. I would always be there to protect her, today, tomorrow, and forever until the end of time. Okay, fuck off. We should do... Okay, that is a good place to end it, but like...
You told me that we should go a
Commune. 88, killing game route, escaping our fate. Well, not exactly. So... See, this is how it should be, though, you know? This... The bad end, you get lulled into that false sense of security, as opposed to, like... Oh, man, there's still a lot left, isn't there? As opposed to, like... all the ones that are just fuck you, or this one, fuck you, skipping days, and then you die, you know? I mean, where are we? How do I zoom out? Oh, I was zoomed out. Jesus. Shit. It was day 70-something. There we go. All right, let's do it. It's gonna be a little obnoxious though if like it's gonna be, hey, you chose to do it, so haha, see you are bad, ha ha ha, see, wags fingers at you, ha ha ha, you get it, you were wrong, you did the wrong, you see, you did the wrong, you shouldn't have done it, you shouldn't have trusted them. Like, you can't do that if you choose not to trust them and you get a bad end, or not a bad end, you know what I mean by bad end. It's not like a bad ending, it was a good ending, not a good end, you know what I mean? Whatever. Also annoyed that we know. Here, another one for my list. Hold on, I'm writing this in route locks. If you've played the route where Commune helps fight Al-Shah, you should be able to think about asking her for help, even though we really should have just done that in the first place because she was the one who told us about it, but whatever. Tell me where the invaders are. I decided to trust the devil just this once. I mean, you're really being a little ham-fisted here. Things aren't getting better anyway. As shady as this offer is, I have to hang on to this glimmer of hope.
You're such a romantic, choosing emotion over logic I could be. Takumi, my warrior of love, let me reward you with this map.
The maps the sponsor handed me had something that looked like an invader face drawn in one specific spot.
If you go there, you are sure to find invaders. But you'd be wise to bring only Yugama and Tsubasa with you. Don't tell anyone you got this map from me. Sound good?
Where the invaders are really there?
I guess you'll just have to go and see for yourself.
Every word out of the sponsor's mouth made me more and more suspicious, but I had to go there. After that, I waited until morning and woke up Yugamu and Tsubasa. We took the school bus to the place indicated on the map. Really? We'll find invaders if we go here. Yeah, that's what the person who gave me the map said. No one's gonna buy this, are they? And just who was that exactly? I can't tell you. It was part of our deal. A deal, you say. Yugamu seemed to sense what was going on, but didn't press the matter further. His back is against the wall, too. Hoping against all hope, we headed for the spot marked on the map. Almost there. Strap in. The ride's gonna get bumpy. And we are here. And so the bus arrived at the place marked on the map. When we got there... Kinda looks like a mansion. Pretty swanky, isn't it? Maybe Commander lived here. We had arrived at a lavishly decorated estate. There was no sign of any enemies near the entrance, but... Let's go inside. Come with me, guys. We cautiously made our way through the mansion with bated breath. Were there really invaders here? The anxiety and anticipation made my heart beat so loudly that I could barely focus. Or Takemaru, Ima, and or Kako also made this deal, and I got the same map, and they set us up to fight each other. Please let there be invaders if we don't get some points here, Tsubasa is. I gulped deep down inside the estate. We found what we'd been looking for. There were so many invaders. Am I dreaming? I wanted to pinch my cheeks to be sure, but I didn't have a minute to waste. We had to seize this golden opportunity. Yeah! Let's go, guys. Something with everything you've got. Well, Takumi, you shouldn't be. Yeah. Right. Not we. Why we? Yugamu was capable of hunting alone and didn't need my help, but Tsubasa wasn't so good at fighting outside the school. I had to help her get those points. Hunted down the invaders just like always. Detach yourself, yes. It's just work. Detach yourself. So is this one going to be like a horror after the fact kind of deal, where if you played this one first and then one of the other ones where you find out, then it's like, oh my god, Takumi was killing people this whole time. Detach yourself. It's just work. Huff, 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 huff. I feel like we've really racked up points. Yeah, but we can't stop yet. Takemaru and the twins had gained a huge amount of points for finishing off the Squad 4 commander at the outpost. We have to keep getting points here if we want to close the gap. I decided to keep hunting without taking any time to rest. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Huff, huff. Is that all of them? Are there any more invaders? I looked around, but it had gone quiet inside the estate. Looks like we got them all. It's not enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa. Oh god, don't kill Yugamu, man. Just Yugamu suddenly whirled around, facing the innermost part of the estate. Careful, guys, a strange presence is approaching from over there. Invaders? Similar, but something's off. How? The sound of their footsteps just doesn't jive with what I'm sensing. These steps, they seem... Am I right? Am I right? We're gonna have to find out next time, citizens. This is the big moment. But for now, I'm afraid you'll have to wait till tomorrow, because right now it's gonna have to be farewell.